4 mobility mistakes that make you lose independence. Fix them now. Have you ever caught yourself hesitating before standing up from a chair? Or maybe you've found it harder lately to bend down and pick something off the floor without grabbing onto something for balance. If so, you're not alone, and you're not imagining things either. These little struggles don't mean you're weak or broken. They're signs. Signals your body is sending you, gently whispering that it's time to make a change, before it starts shouting. Staying mobile as we age isn't just about movement. It's about freedom. It's about whether you can grab your groceries without help, step into the shower safely, or enjoy a walk in the park without fear of falling. Mobility means independence, and when it starts to slip away, so does your confidence, your freedom, and even your sense of self. But here's the good news. Many of the issues that make us less mobile aren't inevitable. They're often the result of small mistakes we don't even realize we're making. In this video, we're going to talk about 4 of the most common mobility mistakes that quietly chip away at your independence. And more importantly, how to fix them starting today. Let's begin with something simple, but powerful. Have you ever avoided squatting down because your knees creak or your legs feel shaky? That's more common than you might think. And that brings us to the first mistake: avoiding movements that feel difficult. It's a natural instinct. When something hurts or feels unstable, our brain tells us to stop doing it. So we avoid bending, twisting, kneeling, or squatting. And while that seems like the safe thing to do, it actually leads to more stiffness, weaker muscles, and poor coordination over time. Your body, believe it or not, is like a machine that stays healthy by being used. When you avoid certain movements, you're telling your muscles and joints, "Hey, we don't need you anymore." And guess what? They listen. Now, I'm not saying you should push through serious pain. That's a conversation to have with your doctor. But I am saying that choosing comfort over gentle challenge every single time can be dangerous. Instead of stopping the movement altogether, try scaling it. If a full squat is too much, do a half squat while holding onto a counter. If you can't kneel, sit in a chair and practice lifting your leg one at a time. Little by little, you're reminding your body what it's capable of, and it will respond. Slowly, maybe, but surely. Now here's the second mistake that sneaks up on so many of us: ignoring balance training. Think about it. When was the last time you actively practiced your balance? Not just hoping you don't trip or fall, but actually trained your body to stay stable? For most people over 60, balance isn't something we think about until it's gone. But when we lose it, we start reaching for walls, railings, furniture, anything to feel secure. And that constant fear of falling can shrink your world. You stop walking outside, you skip social outings, and before long, you're more isolated than you meant to be. But here's the truth. Balance isn't just something we're born with, it's a skill. One that can be trained and improved at any age. And the exercises don't need to be complicated. Something as simple as standing on one leg while brushing your teeth can do wonders. Try it near the kitchen counter so you can steady yourself if needed. Another great one is heel-to-toe walking, like you're walking on a tightrope across the room. It looks easy, but it works muscles and coordination you haven't used in years. And here's something else you might not realize. Improving your balance isn't just about your legs. It also wakes up your core muscles, those deep muscles in your abdomen and back that keep you steady when the ground gets uneven or when a dog pulls on the leash. By practicing balance for just a few minutes a day, you're not only preventing falls, you're also boosting your brain's connection to your body. That's right. Balance isn't just physical, it's neurological. The more you challenge your brain to stabilize you, the sharper it stays. So don't wait for a close call or a scary fall to start working on it. Make balance part of your daily routine now, before you need it. Now that we've talked about avoiding difficult movements and neglecting balance, let's look at the next piece of the puzzle, one that affects almost every senior I talk to. And that's mistake number 3, sitting for hours without breaks. You might be thinking, well, of course I sit a lot. I've earned my rest. And you absolutely have. But here's the surprising truth. Long periods of sitting, especially without moving, can be quietly draining your strength, mobility, and balance every single day. When we sit for long stretches, certain muscles, especially the hip flexors and glutes, become weak and tight. Our posture slumps, blood flow slows, and our core stops engaging. That's when getting up becomes harder, walking feels unsteady, and climbing stairs starts to feel like a chore. The body adjusts to what you do most often. And if what you do most is sit, it gets really good at sitting, but not at standing or moving. But don't worry, you don't have to stop sitting altogether. The fix is simple. Stand up and move a little every 30 to 60 minutes. You don't need to run a marathon. Just stand, stretch, march in place, or walk to the kitchen and back. Even better, keep a small bottle of water in another room so you're encouraged to get up and refill it throughout the day. Your body thrives on movement, even the light kind. If you can, try this challenge. For every hour you sit, take at least 3 minutes to move. That adds up to better circulation, more energy, and a stronger body that's ready to support you in the moments you need it most. Now, let's move to the final mistake, and it might be the most overlooked one of all. Mistake number 4. Not using support tools because of pride. Let's be honest, nobody wants to feel like they need help walking or getting around. Canes, walkers, even grab bars in the bathroom. These things can feel like symbols of weakness. But they're not. In fact, they're tools of independence. Let me say that again. Support tools are not a sign of giving up. They're how you stay free and safe. Far too many seniors wait until after a fall to install a grab bar or use a cane. But by then, confidence is already shaken, and fear of falling becomes a constant shadow. Here's a mindset shift. Olympic athletes use equipment to enhance their performance. So can you. A well-placed cane, a properly installed grab bar, or even supportive shoes can extend your independence far longer than trying to tough it out without them. There's strength in knowing what your body needs, and in giving it the tools to thrive. White heavy checkmark. Let's recap the 4 mobility mistakes. Avoiding movements that feel hard leads to stiffness and weakness. Skipping balance training increases fall risk and reduces confidence. Sitting for long hours silently robs you of strength and flexibility. Ignoring helpful tools out of pride makes life harder and less safe. Key final message. Your independence is worth protecting. And the beautiful truth is, it doesn't require huge changes, just small, intentional shifts. Movements that challenge you gently. Balance exercises that awaken forgotten muscles. Breaks from sitting. And the courage to use whatever tools help you live fully, freely, and safely. You are not getting weaker, you're getting wiser. And every step you take to support your body is a powerful act of self-respect. So, which of these mistakes will you fix first? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone you care about. They may need it more than you know. Until next time, stay mobile, stay proud, and stay independent. Flexed biceps, older adult sparkles.